Hello everybody and welcome back to Colony Survival. Yes, it is back. We have finally finished summer at Mara and that means I am free to do some other things. Not that I am a bit sad about finishing summer in Mara, but you know, it does mean that I have now time to do all the things that I've neglected while I was on a massive rampage of that. So anyway, I am back to this, back to Colony Survival. And it looks like we're struggling for chickens down here. So I just want to get everything nice and working in this area. And get everything that I possibly can being sent back to the main colony and unlock all of the tech. So let's go and have a look over here. Let's see what tech we still need to unlock. Porcelain. And rice, porcelain with rice meals. I think we recently unlocked something with rice meals. So I think now we have to make a few more. And looks like we have got some silkworm cocoons coming in. Why did we do that? Where's the silkworms? Are they back here? Oh yes, look. Oh, it looks to me, actually, I've made a massive place for silkworms, and it looks to me like I didn't really need it. So you guys, I think you maybe need to possibly... Oh, actually, no, they are moving. I was thinking that maybe they needed to be quite small, a little bit like berry farms. And what have we got over here? Oh, these are silkworms, sorry. This is tea. This is the tea plantation. So let me see if we're actually making any tea over here. Just make sure, because I need to just get back into what I was doing before and work out what's happening. So yes, we are making tea. We need dried leaves and boiling water. And for me, that says that we probably dried tea leaves. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look in my inventory. And see what we've got. We've just got raw tea leaves. How do we dry them then? Oh. I know not how we dry them. Do we have to make something to dry them out? Like a drying rack or something? Let me see. Because that could go in the middle here if I need to do that. Let's have a little look. Is there something they can make? I can dry that on. I would imagine it would have unlocked with the tea leaves. So I just need to find the right thing. Let's go and have a look on the crafting stations and see if I can find it there. Now, it's going to be something I've missed. Something I can use to dry things. Right, so let's have a look here. Crafting station. Trader. Bowstring, oven, grindstone. You know what would be a good way to work out what I'm looking for? So let's go to here. Let's go to the science bit, right? And let's go to the actual where I've unlocked tea making. Rice farming, silkworm, tea. So that has unlocked processed tea leaves. Made at a grindstone. Ah, here we go. Dried tea leaves made at a grindstone. Right, so we're needing to grind this thing up. Oh. Oh, right. So I had completely misconstrued how I needed to make tea. Also, I'm going to need a water gatherer. Now, I don't know whether it would be better I know I have water right here. But the water gatherer is going to have to go in and out. And I'm kind of thinking that for a colony where I'm not necessarily really wanting to spend a lot of time and effort on guarding and things like that, then maybe a water pipe would actually be better. Even though I have built it by the water, I know, but I think a water pipe might be the way forward. So I'm going to ask them to make one, I think. Make me a water pipe, if you can. Where's the water pipes? Right, well, let's put down a grindstone anyway. I'm sure I must have one of those, right? Somewhere. I can make one. Okay, cool. I'll probably need 2 because I'll probably want one for making the tea. And let's just put it back here where the tea's gonna be. I don't know actually. Yeah, okay. We got room. So put down a couple of grindstones here. And we're gonna have, we don't really want flour being made at this one. We don't really want olive oil being made at this one. What we want is processed tea leaves and dried tea leaves being made. Perfect. The tea grinding station. And then I'm going to need a couple of colonists to do that for me. Lovely. Not enough beds. Oh, man. Not enough space for any more beds. Ah. I'm just going to start putting them down like here. I don't care. Right, 2 more beds. There we are. Now we can recruit. I'm terrible. I know. I should make them a nice house or something, but part of me is like, I just want to show you guys how things work, really. And I don't... We're now at 26 colonists. We may need... Possibly. I'm going to just have a look at what sort of zombie waves we're getting. Still really quite minimal. So as long as we've got enough like arrows and stuff. Now we've only got, well, I've got 16 arrows. How many arrows are there? 94. So we're bringing in arrows from the main camp and then we're sending them back here. Now I want to have a quick look at the main camp. So if I go into colony and I go to manage colonies and I go to Shield Labs main colony, we can have a look and we can see that their happiness is 11. They still have almost 1 million calories. Oh, we've got a calorie use per day now. Has that been added since the last time I played, or have I just been really dumb and not noticed? Because it's something I have been whinging about for ages. Because... Or is it... Or is it the amount of calories I'm making that I wasn't able to find? I'm not sure. I haven't played this in a while, but... What? Get out of my colony. I was just saying, wasn't I, that... we're not doing too badly for taking these guys down, and that has told me that I need to recruit a second archer, I think. So let's get that sorted. Second night archer. And I might even need 1 day archer in there as well. Let's have a little look. Ah, that looks like I have a day archer. Okay, that's fine. So I'll put in a second night archer. So archer, bow, nighttime, bow. There we are. So we've got 2 now. I need to put another bed down for that guy to sleep in for the new guard. And then we can recruit another one. Yeah, it just seems like that we just got past the tipping point where we need a second guard for this place. And then we'll probably be able to recruit quite a few more before we need to do that again. Okay, so tea is all sorted. Lovely. You're making spindles. Why are you making so many? Oh, right, sorry. No, that's research. That's science. So it looks to me like tea, no, tea has already been... What am I doing? Science. Okay. How are we doing with all of these things? Porcelain is waiting for the rice meals. The rice meals are waiting for chicken. Silkworm cocoons for a spinning wheel to make silk with, which will be amazing. Oops. Oh no, what? There's 32 in the stockpile. I stupidly undid that because I'm being really dumb right now. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to have a look at the chickens and see what's going on with them. Why are you short on barley or something? Looks like there's lots of eggs. And lots of cabbages. It's fine. We're fine for cabbages, although it doesn't seem like the guy is really doing much with the cabbages right now. Go on. But yeah, I think we have plenty of barley. We've got a little barley field here that basically looks after the chickens. But it still looks to me like we're really, really low on chicken drumsticks. So one thing I could do is send some from the other colony. I could fly back and send and set up a rule. It kind of annoys me as well, the way that the traders work, that you can't go in two directions. So I can like send rice meals, I can send berries, I can send cabbages, I can send eggs, I can share science. But if I propose a trading rule with She Lab's colony for, say, chicken drummers. So traders will trade chicken meat from She Lab's colony in the Far East to She Lab's colony if She Lab's colony has more than blah, and She Lab's colony in the Far East has more than a certain amount and She Lab's colony has less than. So I have to travel all the way back to She Lab's colony to do a chicken drummer thing. But I kind of think that that might be a good thing. Like, so I'm actually going to fly back, I think. And we will make sure that these guys have all the chicken drummers they want. Because this episode is going to be all about... Oh, I've forgotten how to fly this thing. I'm not entirely sure what direction I'm going either, but I think it's kind of this way. Hey, come on. I've forgotten how pernickety it is. You have to constantly be looking up, and if you look down to see where you're going, the glider's like, no way, Jose. Ha ha ha. So you've got to look up all the time. And you can kind of look down sometimes, but not too much. So I believe I just follow this river along mostly. And then I kind of get back to my colony. Some people were saying, oh, could you make like a road that you could follow? And I'm like, by the time I've done that, like, this is going to take ages. No. Oh, it looks like the Far East needs some more recruitment as well. That's annoying. But I believe I just need to go this way. And one thing I can do if I need to is I can double check coordinates, and that kind of helps quite a bit. Because I could be slightly off. I quite often am when I do this run. So let's have a little look. So if I go to She Lab's colony and select it, it'll tell me that it's 355 blocks north and 1,611 blocks west. So I believe that I'm going pretty much due west at the moment. But we'll see. And that means I probably need to just go a touch this way. So I've entered the old world, which is exactly where I want to be. Perfect. And I think I do still want to kind of follow this river along. I am trying. I do love this, but the draw distance isn't great. I mean, I suppose considering how much it's having to draw because I'm so high up, maybe it's fine, but it's probably slightly my computer as well. I imagine if you were on a really good PC, you would probably be absolutely fine with this, but not me. Whoa. Try to go up, end up going down. Okay, so now let's have a little look again. Where She Lab's colony is 194 south, 744 west. So we're actually gone a little bit over in that direction. But we're still doing well at going west. So I think about here would be fine. So you can see that the sun is setting in the west, so that's definitely west there. And I probably want to go just a touch to the south. And I think I can see some buildings over there. There we are. Very good. So I actually found that relatively easily this time. Sometimes in the past I've found it a little bit difficult to find my colony. I actually really, really like my colony. Coming into it from having not seen it in a while, I actually find it very pleasing to look at. We're gonna crash. Gonna crash on the beach. Oh no, crash in the water. Oh, that's not good. Don't really want to be in the water, do we? No. Let's see if we can get you onto the beach at least. The nice thing about this is the zombies generally don't mess with the glider. So I can park it outside and it's fine. But they should probably get inside myself because they will mess with me. Absolutely. So what I want to do over here is find the trader wherever I put it. I can't even remember where I put the trader in this camp. I might not even need to know where the trader is, actually. I might just be able to set up a trade rule. Can I? I don't know. Grocers. We've got loads of grocers everywhere. We don't have any grocers in the Far East yet. I am aware of that. I'm trying to keep the colony super small, though. If I were a trader, where would I put myself? I don't know. Definitely have one. I seem to remember it being like in one of the fields down here for some reason. Maybe I put it in the cookhouse. Sort of thing I might have done. No, we've got like cloth workers here. Oh man. I know I've got one somewhere. There's a bunkhouse there. Bunkhouse, 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 bunkhouse. Nothing in there then. Well, did I put it in the workshop somewhere? It's not in there. I know I have a trader on this side. I'm sure I have because I set up trade rules from here. So I've got to have one. This looks so much better since I moved all the stuff out. I basically moved all of the sewing stuff out of here into the cookhouse. It's a lot better now. But yeah, there's all sorts of changes coming up to this, and probably I'll finish off this series, and then maybe in like a year or two, I might come back to this and have a little look at what's changed, because they're going to be doing all sorts of changes potentially to what's going on. I still haven't. Did I put it down in the mine or something, or down in the bunkhouse here? Nope. So this is all just pure accommodation again. I know it looks slightly like a prison. I do need to do a bit more work on this, get the flooring in and all that sort of thing. Most of the rooms look pretty nice, so some are a little unfinished. You know, the texture on the wall here reminds me of the, like, if any of you have watched Dark, which is an amazing series by the way, it reminds me of the corridor in Dark that goes like, well, I won't spoiler it for you, but it goes between things. Let's put it like that. What? How have I lost my grocer? I can't believe this. What have I done with it? Where would I have put it? It's like it looks like a little stack of cardboard boxes. I'm probably running straight past it or something, but what on earth have I done with it? It's got to be here somewhere. I'm sure that was the trader that I clicked on earlier, and it looked like a big stack of cardboard boxes. And I'm not seeing anything like that around here. I'm seeing lots of grocers and things like that. I didn't put it down my mine or anything, did I? Go have a look down the mine, see if I put the grocer down here for any reason. But I would have thought I'd have put it out... not the grocer, sorry, the trader. I would have thought I'd have put it outside, though. I'm super confused. No, I wouldn't have put it down there. No way. I'll have tucked it away somewhere. I don't even know what colour a grocer wears. Otherwise, I would maybe try and follow the grocer to his place of work. But everyone going to work for the day. I would have thought I'd have put it outside somewhere. It's certainly not around here. It's not in this field. And it's not in that bunkhouse. And I don't think it's in here. I think this is all just cooking stuff. And mills and grinding and stuff like that. It's not in here. That is all cloth making. Up here is all completely beds. I'm so confused. How? What? Why? Where? When did I remove it? What did I do? There's another grocer. They're in like a sort of a grey uniform. There's some foresters in here. Looking to see if I can see anyone else in a little like grey or a trader looking uniform. I may have to put down another one. Just because I have absolutely no idea whatsoever. There's my herb garden here. No idea whatsoever. I suppose at least it gives you guys a tour. Where I put the grocer. Right, the one last place I haven't looked. Where I might have put it. Is in here somewhere. Why I would have done that, I have no idea. These guys seem to be a lot more safe nowadays since I moved the entrance back. People are saying there's no reason for the zombies to come in from both directions. I don't know. I feel like I like to give them a fair shout, but if it gets hard, I'll block off one side. And then they'll have to swim all the way around. Haha. But that way it would probably overload one side as well, so that's not ideal. Still haven't found it. Like, I don't know if I'm just getting real, like, some real tunnel vision or something going on here. You know what, it wouldn't hurt to have another one, so I'm just going to make another one. So I can at least set up trade rules rather than running around all over the place trying to find one. So I want a grocer, please. No, I don't want trader. Trader. Needs 5 crates. Okay. Can I make a trader now, please? Yes, but you can't find it. No. Okay, I got my trader. Wonderful. So let's pop that down and hire another person quickly. It'll be somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where I put it. It'll be somewhere. It's a tiny little block amongst a massive colony, and unfortunately it's getting to the point where I can't find things. So that's probably why I don't want it to be. Of course, there's not enough free beds. Ah! Put a bed there. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Ah! Right, I just want to make my trading rule. I just want to send chicken. That's all I want to do. Send chicken to my other colony. had to come all this way just to send some chicken. We have like 800 chickens. So if She-Lab's colony has more than 200 chicken, and She-Lab's colony in the Far East has less than 1,000 chicken, then we will send up to whatever infinity. Thank you. Oh yeah, so at least I can remember where that one is. If I find the other one, I'm actually going to pull this bed up now, if I can. And I'll pop it somewhere a little bit more decent, like down in here or something. We've got room for a couple more beds. Oh yeah, we actually do. We have room for beds here. I know it's a bit cave-like right now and could do with a bit of zhuzhing up, but it's fine. It'll do. I'm just trying to work on other things right now, like getting the colony in the Far East sorted. So you guys are all pretty good, I think. You are using 300 calories a day. You have like a million total calories. The calories seem to be on the up as well, which is great. I did have to recruit one more guy, unfortunately. In fact, I just look like I've done that, actually. Recruit to fill all jobs. There we are. So everyone has a job. Wonderful stuff. So I'm going to go back to the Far East now, and hopefully the rice meals should have started getting produced. And then we can have a look at, like, digging a mine for porcelain. I believe porcelain is something you have to mine. Let's get this glider up and going. I could do with eating something myself as well. But yeah, coming back to this after a little while, I actually like the look of it a lot more than I used to. And I don't know whether that's just that I was too close to it for a while. I came back and I was like, oh, look at this lovely place I've made, you know? I was really quite pleased with it. Whereas before I was like, I don't know about this, don't know about that. I was really sort of like very hard on myself over it, I guess. Now I'm like, yeah, look at this cool thing. Ah, nice relaxing glider ride. So once I've got the Far East just like able to make everything, we'll go and have a look and see if we can find the next set of colonies, which will be like I think there's one to the south and one to the west. The west will probably be like the New World, I think. And then I think the south is like some sort of jungle sort of biome. So once I found those, that'll be pretty cool. So you can see as well that this direction here is kind of east. It's very difficult. I would love the addition of a compass to this. I know, even if it was something that I had to craft and it was expensive, I would do it. I would do it. I mean, I do like kind of the challenge of having to navigate by the sun or the stars or whatever. The sun's not always there. It's not always in the right position. And for someone like me, that can be a bit tough. So this is why I have to use this all the time. So we are going too far south right now. Okay, so I think we need to kind of go slightly more this way. So this is sort of a more northeast kind of bearing. I mean, I'm under the impression that the blocks do go northeast, southwest, and that if I head out a certain direction from my colony, I'll get to the right place. But maybe it's not. Maybe they're like on a diagonal or something. I don't think so, though. I think it's probably more just me not going the right way. But I also hate that you start to lose altitude and things when you're in this screen. Okay, I think I've just left the old world. I'm going the wrong way. I'm going away from south. I'm going more and more and more south, seemingly. I don't get this. So it's maybe this way south? Oh yeah, it probably is. You're right. So I probably need to go this way. I do struggle with the compass directions like a lot. I should never ever be like in the Navy or anything like that, I guess. Somewhere where I have to like be good at navigation. I'm absolutely fine as long as it's like left or right, turn right at the roundabout, fourth exit at the roundabout, all that sort of thing. I'm quite good with that. As long as it tells me what blinking lane to go in. It's like, hey, take the third exit. But we're not going to tell you if it's the left-hand lane or the right-hand lane or the second lane or the third lane. You just have to work that out for yourself. And I'm like, fine, I'll go in the right-hand lane and go all the way around the roundabout so that I can tell. If you don't know, that's actually a good tip. If you really, really can't tell what lane to go in at a roundabout, go into the right-hand lane. Go right into the right of the roundabout. And you can go around twice in order to bring yourself back out again. And that, hopefully I'm getting closer to this blinking colony. We just need to keep going south and a little to the east. I'm starting to see the cherry trees now. I really went very off course. Yeah, but then you can start to bring the car out to the edge to try and get to the turning you need. Oh, look, there it is. Wonderful. But yeah, I do. I really, really massively struggle with lanes sometimes because sat-navs just don't tell you where. They're like, second exit. You choose what lane. I'm like, how am I supposed to know? There's cars sitting on top of the arrows that are meant to tell me where to go. Ah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a tree. This is not good. Can I get up? Can I go up, please? Am I completely stuck? Do I need to cut this tree down now? Apparently I can't while I'm in the glider. Great. I'm very glad that I get to respawn at this colony. My glider is still stuck in a tree over the other side of the lake though, so I may need to sort that out. And irritatingly now all the stuff is like from my inventory is in the wrong place. Okay. Let's see if we can get this glider back. I hope I haven't lost it. Oh no, I see it. I think I can boof it and put it back into my inventory if I get it stuck. So I should be able to do that. It's just unfortunately I took a little bit of fall damage falling out of the tree, and I did mention earlier on that I needed a bit of food, but luckily I didn't die in the middle of nowhere. I'll pick that back up again, and we'll have a look at how these guys are doing. So let's see how you're doing. And how close you are to being able to make us some funky, nice stuff. It's the loudest. They need to tone down that water sound, definitely. I don't know if any of you ever played a game called Worm Online. Very, very old game. Some of Avac's community played it together at one point. But there used to be a massively loud saw sound in that, and it was really annoying. And I think they did fix it eventually. But it was years that they had that sound effect in and it was too loud. It was very funny. Okay, so let's have a look and see if they're starting to get the rice meals in now. No, still not. Oh, how frustrating. Alright, let's have a look. Rice meals. Needs 20 rice. Okay. Well, you know what? If we're running out of rice, that's fine. Looks like the rice is now coming in. They're starting to harvest it, so that's fine. But it needs 20 rice. So we've got enough cabbage by far now and enough chicken meat. I may need to make some more rice fields. I'll see. I'm going to just harvest some rice with an empty hand, and I just want to see how many I get. Just one. So basically this entire field of 1, 2, like 20 of 100 will make 5 rice meals every time. And I need like 25 rice meals to get the porcelain unlocked. Okay, well, fine. And rice can only be made down here. So that might be a thing to work on. The other thing to work on is maybe actually starting on a mine. And I think I did consider starting one over here somewhere. And I think I'll go forward with that plan. And we'll go down from here, I think. Make a little staircase like I always do. I don't know how far we're going to need to go to find what it is that we need. Hopefully not too far, but I think we're going to probably need to mine for some clay. We'll just go around the corner there and we'll just go down the steps like this. I could probably do with some light as well. It's a very dark place. I don't really know how far down I'm going to need to go before I hit the right stuff. Try that now. I have no idea how to find this stuff, you see, and so yeah, so this could be interesting. I have no idea how to find clay at all, so I just thought, well, maybe we'll try digging down a bit, but it seems like that's really not helping at all. I'm not finding anything. So maybe I need to just research the porcelain first. I really don't know, but I'm sure there must be some kind of. It needs a water bucket, kaolinite, and clay. Oh, they've got kaolinite. That's gotta be mine, surely. But I'm certainly not really finding it very easily. May need to go down a little further. So let's just go around a corner here again. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Darn it. We'll see if we can find it. Okay, so now we're into the second level, which is a slightly darker stone. I remember now. So maybe it'll be in the dark stone level. You never know. Oh, here's some stuff. Yes, okay. Very cool. So I'll just dig around at this level until I find it at the right level. Of course, it's all going to be miles up into the thing. Of course it is. Oh, come on. Alright, I'll pull it up a level. See if I care. And of course, all the kaolinite is in that level. Well, that's fine. You know what? Fine. We'll just not go down that far. I'll just fill it all in, shall I? See if I care. But yeah, now we can get some miners down here and they can start grabbing that stuff. Which will be really cool. Yeah, I'll just do this. That really needed to be a wall, actually. I completely overdid that. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to just like fill this all in. Because there's lots and lots of kaolinite and clay around, and that's the two things that I can mine down here. And I'm quite happy that I found them. I'll pop a wee thing there. Actually, I don't really want that. I want the corridor to expand out at this point, I think. And then really beyond that, I don't really need anything more, do I? So I could just, like, fill that all in. Yeah, I've got one thing of kaolinite. And then if I need some more, I can just expand it back out again. Well, that'll do for now. Okay, so I'm going to need a couple of miners now. I'm going to need more beds. I'll put the mining spots in and I'll put the crates in as well. So I want some crates. A couple of crates down here. That'll do. And then I want a couple of miner jobs down here. One for clay. And one for kaolinite. And then we'll go upstairs, put some beds in. So yeah, for the clay and the kaolinite, you need to dig all the way down until you get to the darker stone level. So that's the deal with that. So I'm just happy to leave that as being quite a rough little mine there. And don't really mind about that too much aesthetically. So I need to put in 2 more beds. Because, you know, there's not enough beds crammed into this area yet. I think this is why, like, when you make the I don't know if you guys remembered, but when I made the colony, you actually have a certain amount of beds, a certain amount of wood and things like that that you have to put into the colony marker. And then you get to use those things to build your colony, which I think is quite cool. You make sure that you're prepared before you come down to a new area. Because when you go to a new area, you have nothing, so it's a way of transporting those goods. I'm just going to do this because I'm probably going to need more beds eventually. Okay, so let's recruit the 2 new guys to fill all jobs. So I should have 2 archers there. I do, wonderful. So they seem to be doing a very good job of keeping everything at bay. And then the only other thing that I might want to do is to expand out a little bit to give myself room for some more rice fields. Because that might take a little while. Otherwise. So I'm thinking, let's have a look at expansion options. Like, how far back it goes. Right, so that is the very end of the colony there. Probably need to wait until night time. But I'm super pleased to have miners getting all the stuff ready for porcelain. That's really, really cool. I mean, it might be that I'm sending rice meals back to the other colony as well. But I think I only do that once it gets beyond a certain amount here, so... I don't need banner placement. I need to see the trade rules. Send a rice meal if we have more than 20 and they have less than 1,000. I need to change that to maybe something like 50. Because... Well, actually, no, really, because as soon as I get a rice meal, it should be taken away by the scientist anyway. 20 in stockpile. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's the trading rule that's causing that. He's waiting, I think, to get 25. Unless I haven't started the science, which, no, I haven't started the science. So what I need to do there, that's fine. We got plenty of chicken to make the rice meals. That needed to be done anyway. But it looks like what was happening was we were sending back rice meals when they got to over 20. So it was looking to me like they just hadn't got enough. But actually I hadn't even started the science on it either. Right, so we've got enough for a spinning wheel now. Wonderful. We're getting there. So I can make silk pillows and all sorts of cool stuff. Right, workbench to make me a spinning wheel, please. You want to make 2. Okay, that's fine. And what do you need for that? You need copper nails and planks. That shouldn't be too hard. So they should probably make me those by the end of the day, hopefully. Looks like there's not enough rice for the rice meals. But the rice seems to grow really fast. So I may not need more than 1 field. I'm going to just keep an eye on that. Let's see how we're doing with the... the porcelain. So yeah, that's going really fast now. Now I've actually started the science on it. I'm so dumb sometimes. Oh, I see. So you need a water bucket, clay, and kaolinite. So we've got that for the raw porcelain. Then you need a porcelain biscuit, which requires charcoal. Alright. And then we also need tin and lead. So I need to send down... Ooh, I have run out of charge on my headset. Sort that out. It's only like 5 minutes to the end of the episode. It could have waited, couldn't it? So yeah, I'm going to need to send myself down some charcoal and some lead, or make it here. Now, tin and lead, I don't believe I can actually get lead here. I don't think so anyway. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. So I need to have a look and see. I know I've got tin in the other camp that I could send down. And I probably should be doing that. But then part of me is like, well... I've got 5 kaolinite. I've got 3 tin. Is it... I don't know what I'm looking at that, because it doesn't tell you, just looking at the ore, what you're actually getting. So maybe... Maybe we've got more mining to do. Because maybe that's tin. So let's have a look. As he's making that, are we getting tin? Yes, we are. It'll be as he goes to the box. We've got tin, we've got copper, we've got iron. They've probably been sent from the other place though. Are we getting clay? Getting copper? Please don't tell me this is copper. Are we getting copper and tin here? I think we might be. Got 20 tin there. Yeah, this is copper and tin. Rats. There's me like, oh, we totes don't need to go any further down. Oh, we're doing really good. Found all the clay. Yep. Okay, well, it's fine to have copper and tin being mined here, I guess. Right? But I'm gonna need to find... just open this ceiling up a bit. They don't feel like they're totally mining up to their heads, but I might just stop them doing like copper mining and stuff down here. I don't really particularly want this colony doing that. So, what I think I may need to go and do, apart from rebuild this wall because I've now completely messed this up, what I may need to do is keep going down. Below this level into the next level down, because this looks like it's copper and tin. And that seems to be what we're finding here. So I might even need to go down into the next level down before I find the kaolinite. Right, what are you? You might be clay. So what I think I need to do here, I'll probably stop the guy that's like mining tin or whatever. And we'll go and see what some of these things are. Oh, where's my torches? Oh, it's so dark. But that is one of the things to discover with this game, is that you don't really know what you're... That looks like it could be clay, and that looks like it could be something else. I don't know. But what I think I want to do here is to make this into a slightly... Oh man, my torch. No. I'll put a torch here actually. Make this into like a little room. So at the moment I'm just really exploring and trying to work out what's what. So I want to take away the mining spaces. Oh, that is something different as well. Alright, we've got all sorts of stuff down here. But I don't really want them mining copper and tin. I don't feel that that's a good use of their abilities there. So let's take away that one. And let's take away that one. Because we know what they are. And let's go down here and let's get them mining this stuff. Which looks very different to the copper, so I'm hoping that that's the right stuff. So let's just get them to mine. In fact, if I mine some of that, I could tell you what it is then. So what's this? That is clay. Wonderful. Just pop in a little thing there. So that is my clay. I'll see if I can find a second one of that other stuff that I found. Yeah, okay. If I can find more than one of it, then I can dig it up and see what it is. So that is clay, that whitey greyy stuff. This stuff here is gypsum. Okay. Oh, no, I need to move it out. So we've got some gypsum here. And that stuff there is iron. Okay. I don't really want to be mining up iron and gypsum, so really down here it's just the clay that I want to be mining. Okay, good to know. Go all the way down here before I can turn the mine around, I guess. So I don't really want gypsum, so we'll just carry on going down into the next level and see if the kaolinite is down here a bit further down. I keep trying to turn around so I can see like where the green area is, although it should be quite large because I've done quite a lot of upgrades on that for the other colony, so I shouldn't have too many space concerns here, hopefully. I don't know if we will be able to find this by the end of the episode though, because I think I'm going to have to end it here. I think I am. So I'm going to take some stuff out of my inventory here so that I can see, I can dig things up and I can see what they are. Because usually if you find a few of something, but also I need to get a miner, one miner at least. Nope, that's banner. Miner, working there, getting some clay. Maybe I might even have quite a few eventually, but you know, that one to start with, and I know that this area, this layer is where I'm going to find the clay. If I can find things like lead and all the other things that I need to make the porcelain, then that'll be great. If I can find them here, then that's great. I can have everything self-contained. If not, then I'll go back to the other colony and I'll see if I got any lead up there and see if I can send it back down. So we'll have a little look at all of that, getting the porcelain economy going next time. And probably once we've got porcelain going, I'm sure that at the very beginning of next episode we'll start making silk as well. So probably another episode, maybe 2 episodes on the Far East colony. and then we'll be just leaving it to do its thing, and we'll be off to the new world or the jungle, depending on how I'm feeling at the time. I might be feeling like getting chocolate, I might be feeling like doing other things. Depending on how I'm feeling, we'll go to one or the other of those and we'll start making a colony down there. Then a couple of episodes on whatever the final one is, and then that probably will be the end of my little look at colony survival for now. And then we'll probably come back to it in a few months to a year when they've had a chance to put in all of their lovely changes that they think they're going to do, and see what the game has become at that point. That'll be really interesting. So that's it for today's episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more colony survival, which is going to be going up more regularly now that I finished with Summer and Mara, then do please subscribe and I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.